Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast. Today we're going to be doing some unpopular opinions.
Some hot takes.
Some hot takes.
Opinions. I'm excited for this one.
So we have a bunch and we're just going to scroll through our phones,
yes.
And find
Girl,
some
the
juicy.
list is long.
Yeah, find some good, juicy, fun stuff and
I'm excited.
We'll get it going.
We're even going to do a little behind the scenes. I'm filming a little day in the life on TikTok, so we're going to have some behind the scenes going on in here as well, which I'm really excited about.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah. Did you send me that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to look through
Okay, so I'm going to start off with this one. This one's not too crazy. It's honestly pretty simple. But unpopular opinion, I think Cane's is ass.
Okay.
Raising Cane's.
Okay.
I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I do not like it. I don't like their chicken. I don't like the cane sauce. I know. Do you like it? Do you like
No,
it?
I don't like their cane sauce. I think I don't
like
mind.
it.
Okay, so here's my thing is I can't eat like a big meal from like fast food, right? Because it just makes me feel like, ooh.
Oh,
so my thing,
nauseous every time.
I like a good, so if I order Cane's, I won't eat it all. And what I will eat though is I will take the bread and I like to cut it in half.
Sandwich.
And then I just put one tender.
Yeah.
And after that I'm done.
Done.
So I don't mind like a good tender with the bread, just like a little sandwich.
Yeah.
But after that it's like, okay, I'm feeling like.
I will say their bread is good, but other than that, I cannot eat Cane's.
Their chicken is like nothing
Granted,
special.
I've had Cane's like twice, maybe 3 times in my entire life. But every single time I've eaten it, I feel so sick after.
How do you
and
feel?
It's really not the hype to me.
How do you feel about In-N-Out?
I like In-N-Out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I fuck with
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
So
I
In-N-Out to
do.
me though, In-N-Out to me has to I have to crave it.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that I can't.
Also, we don't have one in town though, so I feel
True.
like it's easier to crave it because I feel like maybe if
Exactly.
it was in town, we wouldn't
crave it
as
much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Literally, we went to Denver back in December, and they had In-N-Out, and I wasn't craving it.
Really?
And now that we're not there, I'm like, I want some
so
In-N-Out
good.
so bad.
Girl, especially with all
and we don't have
the
it.
In-N-Out mukbangs that
I
I've
heard we're
seeing.
getting it In-N-Out though.
We're getting, so you know how they
Next
just
year,
made the Dutch Bros
right?
on Gibson? It's gonna be on Gibson, and girl, when I tell you, I live right by there.
Damn, I live far from there. Of course.
My fat girl.
Because didn't they make their first Cane's over there too?
No, the first Cane's is off of Montgomery.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
it's still like the northeast, but that's the southeast side where I'm at. So
Yeah, but yeah, I don't love Cane's.
it's not. It's mid to me.
Yeah,
So.
it's like whatever. Okay.
Do you want to do the next one? Or?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Yeah. Okay.
I should have had this up.
That one's
but I
kind
didn't
of like
have
a like a small little one, but I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, you're crazy."
that. Hold on, I don't let me think that.
Because we got a list, guys. So there's a lot. Like when I tell you, this list goes on. Like it's a long list.
I really
So.
should have had one picked out.
It's okay.
Hold on, let me go to the one you sent me.
Girl,
Is it in? What is it in?
it's in your texts.
Sorry, guys. Shit.
You're good.
I'm not ready. Okay. Oh my god.
Not them. You see,
Okay.
not them all literally bullet pointed too, so organized. I know one that you're gonna like, because we both agree on this one.
I almost said that, but hold on.
We gonna get it in here, trust me. Y'all gonna hate us for that one.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
this is long. It's so long.
Girl, I actually don't agree with some of these.
I know. Well, it's my list.
Okay.
So
True. Okay. Taylor Swift is whack.
we said it. We are not Swifties. I'm sorry. I don't like her.
It's not. I think it's like her performance, which truly, I don't even think her performance is like.
I think she can put on a show.
I think she could put on a show.
I
but
don't like her music.
Yeah, her music, truly, it's just, which I think she writes most of her music.
Ass.
Well, at least from the beginning. But I feel like it's just the way the music is produced. I feel like anyone could sing her songs and it would be like a bop type thing. You know what I mean?
Siwa could sing her song.
Oh my God, JoJo Siwa. Is she a hot take?
Be a bop. JoJo Siwa.
Do you like JoJo Siwa?
No, I think she's
so JoJo Siwa.
delusional.
Hot take, JoJo Siwa. Okay, so obviously I have a daughter and she loves JoJo Siwa. Now I am not trying to be that Karen vibe. Like I feel like I'm so mom right now saying this.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is a hot take. Okay, so her whole, she calls it her bangers era, which is like Miley Cyrus, right? Because Miley Cyrus went from Hannah Montana, like America's Sweetheart, to Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
That is a bangers era. Like you go from like, whoa, that's a big switch. Now she's talking about she made a big switch. I don't feel like it's a big switch because at the end of the day, like, she's still in her rhinestones and glitter and all that. Like her only switch is that she's now lesbian. And the thing is like, she hasn't done anything bad. She's saying she's in her bad girl era. And I'm like, what else bad has she done?
Also, she said that she wrote the song and it wasn't her original song.
Yeah.
So, which is really embarrassing for that to come out, because to say like that's your original written song.
And I mean, that happens. Like, there's a lot of artists who like buy music from people.
But they don't say that it's their song.
But she did say she wrote it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And now, as a mom, I'm like, okay, JoJo C went from like JoJo, Bose, all that, to like, she was in Justice and Claire's, and now she's like this. It's weird because I don't want her to see that.
Yeah.
Not to say that I don't want her to know how lesbians and work or like how that is.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, love who you love. I am never against that, and I'm never against my child seeing that. Like,
yeah,
I don't care.
That's right. The issue isn't with her.
It's the issue
sexual
of
preferences.
like, yeah, the issue is just like the way she comes off. It's like you were so for the children and the little girls, and now it's like so left. And that's great. Like, change, do what you want, but it's strange to me because now like Ayla's like, who is that? You know, that's so
well, because like, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, this whole JoJo Siwa thing is a little scary.
Yeah,
she scares me.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's again like, it's just so for attention.
Such a hater.
It's like, so for attention. It's not so much like
it's not authentic.
It's not authentic. Like authentic. Miley Cyrus, she was that bitch. Like literally, and I love Miley Cyrus
came out and said
when she came
ball.
out, she literally was naked at one point at an award show.
The VMAs or something like that.
And it's like, we're all worried. We're a little worried for her, but like, that was for real what she was going through. Like, she was really doing that. Whereas JoJo, I feel like she's just trying to like,
she's just trying to
replicate that, and it's like, just be you.
Just be. You can make a change, and you can make a switch in who you were trying to be.
Exactly.
Or like to be like a growner version of whatever your idea of that is.
But
when you copy it off of someone or something like that, it's not. It comes off inauthentic,
right?
And then it's just really hard to grasp.
And we're all just out here like, oh,
because then I'm just kind of thinking you're going through like a crisis,
right? And like, she's only 20.
She's very young.
She's literally 20.
Yeah, she's very young.
So that's where I'm like, oh, okay.
Anyways,
next.
Let's see. Next one. Okay. I am gonna say this one. We're gonna get a little bit more deeper into it, I guess. Okay. Should I go? Well, actually, I'm just gonna go.
Yep.
I hate a neutral bitch. Like, in having opinion, like, being neutral and like
outfits.
Or not in no, not outfits.
Yeah.
Like being, bitch, I'm a neutral bitch when it comes to outfits.
Say, girl, I love a color. I love color, but I'm also like very neutral too.
But I mean, like, when it comes to like certain things and where you should have a standpoint and you should have an opinion, or I don't know, something like that. Like, I don't want you to have a neutral opinion on something. Like, speak your fucking mind. Tell me how you feel. Be a person. Have an opinion. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm neutral on this because you want to avoid drama or you want to avoid conflict. Like, there is going to be drama, conflict, no matter what. But like, have some backbone. Like,
yeah, like at some point
that sounds harsh.
At the end of the day, everyone has an opinion. No one's neutral.
No.
So it's like,
you're not neutral. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It's a lie.
So don't front.
Be neutral. Like,
that's a good one.
Don't front. Literally speak your mind.
Say what
People
you
are
have
gonna
to
hate
say.
you regardless. They might not agree with you. It's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But I hate a neutral bitch.
That's true. It's like they'll be like, I don't care, and you're like,
care.
Yes, you freaking care.
Like, care. Speak your mind, please.
Tell me what you feel.
I can't. Because I
no, like, I don't want to be. No,
can't.
For real. Like, if you're in a conversation and they're like, I don't know, and you're like, no, but like, I want to know.
But I'm asking you because I want to know, not because I want you to be like,
no,
whatever.
Tell me.
Like,
okay,
girl.
So my next one is, I do not. What is the word? I don't like romanticize, or not romanticize. I don't fetishize. Is that a word?
Fetishize, yeah.
Celebrities.
Okay, yeah.
So like I think
What do you mean by that though? Like,
no, like maybe it's not fetishize. Is that the word?
I don't know.
Like
explain
I don't,
what you're saying and I can help
so
you.
like there's so many people who like they would die to meet someone.
Oh.
There's not anyone out there where I like
Same.
see them as like above
Idolize,
anybody
like
else.
idolize.
Idolize. That's the word. I don't idolize any kind of celebrity because at the end of the day, we're all humans.
Yeah.
And truly, like, I just
I've
think
never
that,
thought about that.
half of these celebrities out here are like evil demons. Hot take.
That it's giving
hot take.
soul.
So to me, I just don't idolize literally any celebrities.
I agree with that. I agree. With
Like,
that.
when people are like,
when you meet
what-
celebrities for sure.
Yeah, like I would
But
be.
I don't think
girl.
there's anyone that I'm
for
like.
sure. Oh my god, for sure. Like
You
if I
know?
met someone, I'd be like anyone that's a
Slay.
celebrity, movie, whatever. I'd be like, oh my god, hey, like I would be excited to see
Yeah.
him, but I would not be on my knees crying in tears.
No, absolutely
freaking
not.
out.
You could not catch
Please
me
take a
doing
picture,
that.
like because these people
I
are
probably
humans.
wouldn't even ask you for a picture.
These people are humans, and you see like videos of people talking about how mean people are when you like meet them, and it's like they're exhausted. Like they don't want to be taking thousands of pictures with a bunch of people, or like
Yeah.
they schedule certain times to take pictures. So like I saw a video of Zendaya, and she got out of a car, and you could tell she had been so tired. Like she
Yeah.
had long work hours. She was in a hat. She was in sweats. She did not
She
want to
was
be
just had a
taking
long
pictures.
day.
But she still went up and she was like, "Hi," and yeah, and she smiles. Yeah.
And Zendaya just seems like she's such a sweet girl.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
like, I would never see myself being like, please, if I could see you're so exhausted, I don't care if you're a celebrity, I'm going to give you your space.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
understand people are people.
Yes,
like,
girl.
That's not. I get
Okay.
that. I'm right there with you on that one, honestly.
Or like a celebrity crush. Do you have a celebrity crush?
No, dude. See, that's the thing.
Literally,
when people ask
no.
me who my celebrity crush is,
I don't know.
I really have to like really think. And
Yeah.
even at that, I wouldn't even consider it a crush. I would just be like someone I find attractive.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
exactly.
consider it a crush because I
See,
don't know you.
I think that Dr. McDreamy
Oh, you want to know what you can have?
From
McDreamy.
Grace-
I'm have McSteamy.
who's
McSteamy? Mark?
Mark? Oh, yes.
Yes.
I still think McDreamy's cuter. Comment down below who you guys think
Who
is
are you?
cuter,
Are you
McSteamy or McDreamy?
What are you, Team McDreamy or Team McSteamy?
I just think
Because-
so. McSteamy gives like tall, masculine. Like
Huh.
I think it's his like what is it? His
Sarah has a
character.
type.
Yeah, I just feel like it's his character.
Yeah.
But like,
No, he's fine.
but like, I just think Mister. I think McDreamy is just.
I would say McDreamy is toxic, but let's be real, they're both toxic.
Oh my god, they're both toxic. How
But
can you
think-
compare?
I think I don't like the reason why I'm not as attracted to McDreamy is because in the show he just has a lot of arrogance, and I hate arrogance.
But so does
Like, it's-
McSteamy now. Like he literally
I
is
don't
like, "You
think
want to
he's-
sleep with me?
I don't
know
think
you want to
that's
sleep with
arrogance.
me."
Like I feel like with him, I feel arrogance is in the sense where. So let me put it in perspective. So McDreamy has arrogance where in like his job and his position, he thinks he's above you,
True.
right? He thinks he's the smartest in the room.
Yeah.
You can't
I love
teach
that. I'm
him
just kidding.
anything. Yeah, but McSteamy is arrogant in the sense of like, I know I'm sexy.
I'm hot.
I'm hot. Like, let's
True. Like
let's
yeah,
get
we
down to
don't
business.
love that.
I
True.
guess it's like different types of arrogance.
True.
But I cannot, boy, if you are arrogant in the sense of like, you think you're the smartest in the room and I can't teach you nothing, get the fuck out of my face.
I was about to
Hot
say
take.
something. I was about to say something, but we'll save that for
Listen,
later.
She said, maybe not. Maybe not now.
No, never mind. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay, is it your turn?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I like that hot take, the McSteamy versus McDreamy. That is a good one.
Yeah, like.
Is that even a hot take or is that just like a who goes on?
So I feel
who's
like
who?
okay. Let me just say though, like you're bringing up like the arrogance and stuff. I just mean like the looks.
Oh, I'm still gonna go McSteamy.
Okay, well I'm just saying
Yeah.
like I don't care for like
Yeah.
arrogance and I'm the smartest in the but yeah, I just think he's a gorgeous man.
He is a gorgeous man.
And the
I
older
would
he
say.
gets, I think also
did
because
age like fine wine.
McSteamy has like the gray look, silver fox
Yes.
vibes, whereas now McDreamy's in his silver fox, and I'm
Yes,
like,
that's
okay,
true. That is
he's
true.
a good-looking silver fox man.
And also, I will say that being in the older ages, McDreamy takes that over McSteamy just because of his character in Euphoria. Freaked me the fuck out.
Wait, McDreamy was in Euphoria?
No, McSteamy was.
Wait,
Girl,
oh my
he
god, he was
plays
the
Nate's
dad.
dad.
Why did I never put the two together?
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
Yeah. And that character was wild.
Yeah, like that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. So like I don't want to think about him like that.
Oh my, yeah, I can't think about that. Wow, I did not
I tell
know
myself
that.
that it's two different people because I can't think of my man.
That is crazy.
Like that.
Okay,
That's
go
crazy.
ahead. Wow, I did not know that.
Okay. Should I do? Oh my god, it's so hard to choose. There's so many good
I
ones
know.
that
I'm
I
just
have
in
on
here
this
like.
list. Okay.
Oh my god, not Jaime calling me. Did it turn off or?
No, it should still be on.
Okay.
Look at it or pull it up. It should still be
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do this one. I just feel like I have two really good ones. Or honestly, my whole list be given for me. Anyways.
Period.
This one
Be
could
given
be a
for
hot
me.
take to people, could not be a hot take to people. But I think long in relationships, right? Long talking stages are bullshit.
Yes.
If a man does not want to commit to you, he just wants to keep his options open.
For sure.
Like,
Absolutely.
I don't think he is just waiting to get to know you. I think there
Absolutely.
hits a certain point in time where it's, you either like this person and you want to be with this person, or you just kind of like having them around, but you want to keep your options open.
What? Did it just get really light?
No.
Okay, there we go. I feel like we need to be careful with our phones.
Oh.
So I don't know how. Like, should we just read it like this? Like,
I
maybe
can just
not
read it
pick
like this because I'm blind, bro.
Okay. No, for sure. What do you feel is a good talking stage? What do you feel?
Honestly, I wouldn't even know how to say what is a good talking stage.
I
But
guess
feel
it
like
depends
it's
on
like
the person, of course.
Yeah,
It
for sure.
depends on your
the
vibe.
person, and the vibe. But I feel like there's no way I need to be in a talking stage with you longer than like
what?
maybe like 2-3 months, if that. Like
That's
I
agree.
Crazy.
I agree.
That's fucking crazy.
Maybe even like 2
like,
months.
and I feel like 3 months is like really.
Yeah, I was about to say even
pushing
2
it.
months because you can sit here and say, oh well, I'm just dating around. Well, that's what I'm
fine.
saying.
Date around,
2
but you're
months
keeping-
in, that's 8 weeks of
But
talking
even
to this
saying
person.
I'm just dating around. That's keeping your options open.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, to me, and again, if you're the type of person that's dating too, if both guys and girls are dating, you're both keeping your options open,
That's
then we
fine.
can figure it out. But if one is like
Yeah.
super committed and the other is still keeping their options open,
Yeah.
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you at some point know you vibe with me or not.
Or not. It's either we're gonna be together and continue to move forward,
Or not.
Or not. And if you're okay with not doing something that's strictly platonic, then you guys, that's between
you.
That's
Yeah.
you. But I think if someone's gonna continuously be like, when you're in that talking stage with someone and the conversation of what is this pops up and they give you that excuse of, oh, I just really like to get to know people, that's a bullshit excuse.
Yeah, I
they
agree.
just want to keep their options open.
I agree.
Like, and also just be honest. Like, tell me you want to keep your options open. It's fine. I'm not gonna hate you for it.
Exactly.
But like, just let me know.
But just let me know so I'm not
Because
out
then
here,
I
like,
can keep my options open too.
Period. Exactly. That's what we're talking about. Okay. So that was a good one.
Love that one.
Ooh. Okay, this is slightly a hot take. Like, this is slightly I agree and slightly I don't.
Okay.
Being in your 20s has went from the best of your years of your lives to not so much the best years of your life. Because, now hear me out. I love this like era. Like, we're in a great era, but also like I feel like the women who are 30 are so sexy.
Yes.
And they're thriving and they're
flirty,
rich
and thriving.
They're rich. They figured out their career. Like,
I feel like 20s is a
you're learning. So it's like in times it could be
Yeah.
great, and then in times it could be fucking rough. Going through it.
You're telling me.
So I'm like, I can't wait to be 30.
Girl, I'm so excited. The fact that I'm so close to 30, I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
13, have you seen 13 going on 30? That movie taught me
30,
so much.
flirty,
30, flirty, and thriving.
Literally,
I can't wait.
I know, and people who are like, oh my god, I'm 28, I'm 29, and I'm like, period.
Slay.
Period.
I mean, sometimes it does scare me a little bit that I get close to 30, but like also at the same time, I'm like stoked.
Literally.
I can't wait.
So that was,
I would say I would agree. I wouldn't honestly. I can understand where you agree and there's agreements and there's like kind of like.
That's what I was gonna say, like, I agree
because
with
I don't
it.
think 20s are the most miserable time.
No,
of my
that's what I
life,
said, like, it's
but
just
it's
not.
a learning curve. Like 20s are a learning curve,
And you
like,
kind of need those learning curves to then thrive at
Yeah.
30. Because I
Yeah.
think if you're really not learning shit, you didn't go through
didn't
shit,
really
you're
go
probably going to go in your 30s.
in your 30s, and that's rough.
And that's even
rough.
more rough because, girl, you ain't going to thrive
You
till you're
think I
40.
want to go through?
Like, we don't want that. We don't want that.
I don't want to thrive that later in life. No. I can't do that.
Like, and I think we're thriving right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel thrivey.
But I think, and you thrive when you're 21. You thrive when you're 22. Like, you thrive in different areas.
And you're in different eras. I feel like 20s are very much like the epitome of a roller coaster because you have those highs and then you have those lows. Like, that is the best. Like,
and I think
what
those
is that?
lows,
What would that be? Like an analogy? Yeah.
I think those lows are what, you know, of course, those lows are how we learn, but you won't learn from those lows. Girl, what am I?
I get what you're saying.
But I'm saying, like, those lows you learn from so that in your 30s, you don't hit those lows. Like, it's just that.
It depends also on, like, the person, because I feel like when you are in those moments, you have choice A, to learn from that, grow, and move forward.
For sure.
Or B, be stuck in that and you don't, and you kind of just stay stuck in these habits or stay stuck in whatever it is that you're kind of going through in that time. So it is dependent on the person and how you choose to move forward when those moments do.
Exactly. And I think, like, with and at the end of the day, if you are in your 30s and shit ain't, that's okay.
And shit ain't always
like
beautiful.
That,
we're not gonna say you'll be fully thriving like you're a billionaire in your damn 30s.
That's what I was about to say. Like nobody,
let's be realistic, because shit still does happen in your 30s. Let's be real, and especially within this economy, girl.
Exactly.
Girl.
Like, life is always gonna be rough.
Yeah,
we're gonna always have those ups and downs.
It's literally life.
But you're not going through like weird shit that you went through in your 20s.
No, 20s are very.
And even if you are, that's okay.
It's fine.
It's just a hot take.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a hot take, but
I don't know. We'll say it is. We'll just make it one.
Period.
Okay, let me see.
I have like some serious ones, and then I have like some random, just like
same,
just funny little small ones that are like, oh, you agree?
I have. Let's give the men a moment real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I want to give you men a moment, and this is going to be a good thing. It's a good one for you men, okay? But I think as a society, we really overlook men and body image, thinking that men don't also suffer from body dysmorphia.
Oh, absolutely.
So I feel like that could be like a hot take, because some people think that, oh, like, men have all this confidence in the world, you know? And it's like, okay, we can all portray confidence. That's awesome. You could be the most shredded man in the world and have all this confidence, but you don't know genuinely what that man is thinking. Because even, like, think about us, like, we're super fit, like, we are always active, but yet we out here thinking we're the most like obese women in the world, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think as a society, we don't think that men go through that.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm not even gonna lie, like, I forget about that sometimes.
And it's one of those things, you know, I think nowadays we're starting to talk about like men's mental health and like men matter and men's emotions matter, but we don't really think about like their body image. Like,
no. And how
that's
they struggle
something
with
a lot
body
of women
image.
think about. Like, you know, men struggle through that too.
Because I think we think, because like when it comes to fitness, especially, like when men lift a fucking dumbbell and all of a sudden they got muscles,
right?
You know, like
when men are trying to lose weight, or when men are trying to lose weight, they barely try and they drop 10 pounds, and you're like
shredded.
Oh, period.
Yeah, and we can't say that's always the case. Like, it's not always that easy, for sure.
There's
Especially when
a
it
lot
comes
of
to like fat loss and everything. But like, I think just recognizing that men struggle with body image. Which is crazy, honestly. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, like, for real. And it's one of those things that we need to acknowledge as well. Us women, you know, I think men need to take, you know, or they need to take ownership in the fact that they aren't acknowledging to a lot of women's, you know, struggles and stuff. And I think us women need to acknowledge that too. Like, like, we need to acknowledge that too.
Ways.
You know, men aren't always cocky and they're not always confident.
And sometimes they're over, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, like, if they overcompensate because they have those, like, you know, inner issues of like how they feel about themselves, which I think I don't want to say we don't think about it, because I feel like we do think about it. We just, as bad as it sounds, forget about it.
Exactly.
You know? Like, to be straightforward, we just kind of forget about it.
And that's good to acknowledge and own up to it.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm not going to lie, I do be forgetting about it. Because y'all look great.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is. Like, from what I see on an outside perspective, not knowing what is going on inside of your mind.
Exactly.
You look great. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, you look great. But it's like, you know, that goes both ways.
Just same thing with us. We're like, oh, I need
people
to
see
drop
something
10
like, oh, but you look great.
Like, where?
What? Yeah.
Where? Okay. My next one is, where did I see? Where was it at?
And these are just to be like, these are hot takes and unpopular opinions.
Unpopular opinions. Some of them may be popular opinions, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, here non-confrontational people are annoying.
I hate it.
I mean, I don't like confrontation, but I will.
Like, I don't want you to be aggressive in my face, but like, speak your mind, please. You know, like, let me know how you're feeling.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Okay, this one. Oh.
Which one is it? Oh. She said, oh. I'm wearing the Good Girl perfume.
I was about to say, I
It
can smell it.
Delicious. I feel like I smell delicious. Girl, I got so many. I was excited for this.
Okay, hold on.
Or am excited for this, I guess.
Okay. Androids cameras are better than iPhone cameras.
I agree. Well,
yes. No.
Wait.
Okay, maybe I don't know about cameras, but the video quality?
Yes.
Have you seen?
Video quality is, but however, dude, when you get like let's say someone who has an Android, they send you that footage over, and it could just be because however the technology side works. When, like, let's say Android sends it to the iPhone user, the quality doesn't look as good when it's like sent to my phone, which makes sense because it could just be like
that's true.
You know,
that's true. But like, I like looking.
Phone,
I was like looking. I'm like
a camera.
Oh my gosh! And they can zoom, like zoom, and it's still crisp. But I will never buy an Android.
No, but why is that saying?
Like green messages?
Same.
Who? Ooh, no.
Green
absolutely
messages could not be me.
Okay, that's very unpopular.
No, okay, but I do agree because it is crisp. Like,
yes.
Those videos are crisp, but you couldn't send it to me. I couldn't get that crisp footage. You would just have it, and I can't handle that. Why are we being selfish?
Yeah, just like, please just don't.
Okay.
Because they can't airdrop and shit, so.
I know. Oh my god, I forget about that.
Okay,
no.
go ahead. I'm going back to this list.
Oh my god, I have so many. I just don't even know which ones to choose from because they're so good. Ooh, I don't know if that one's too much. I might stick away from that one. That one might cause some issues. Maybe I will.
Girl, say it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this one. Hate me if you want to. I don't give a shit. Respecting your elders is bullshit.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good one. Yeah. I feel like that's a little more popular.
Yeah.
But for real.
But no one's gonna say it.
No one's gonna say it.
I think it's bullshit because, and oh my god, this is something that my family like genuinely gets annoyed with me about because if you are not gonna it annoys me. If you are not going to respect me, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be disrespectful. No, but I'm also not gonna and especially like when you have family events and because like within like Mexican culture and stuff like that, it's always expected of you to be like hi and give hugs and stuff like this. But if I don't like you and I feel like you're not always nice to me, why am I gonna say hi to you and go and give you a hug? I don't even want to talk to you, let alone give you a hug. Like absolutely not. And that happens a lot within my family, and it pisses me off because I'm like, just because you're older than me, you think that I have to respect you? Absolutely not.
And it's not even like, and that too. Where my take is like, I don't like the elders acting like you can't learn what society and things are like now. As far as your ways back in the day, but ways are different.
Are way different.
And granted, stick to your what you know. But as far as like certain things. Yeah. So there was an instant. This was actually. This week, I think upstairs. Oh, yes. Okay. So there was an incident where this guy was talking about how. This guy was talking about how he was in the grocery store. And this old man was like, went to go like walk up to his daughter in the car or something like attempted to like talk to her or walk up to her. I don't know if he attempted to grab her, touch her, what it was, but he caught it right away and jerked the card away and was like going off at the old guy because he was old. Yeah. And the guy, he was like, he was going off. Later found out who his family was. And I guess the son of the old guy was like, he would never, and something about like how he had a daughter that looked like her. and how he felt like it reminded her
like
of
he just thought she
her.
was like cutie.
Yeah, like he was, and I guess he does this. And to me, now as me being a mom, it's like I get it.
heart-wrenching.
I get it. You have a daughter, and I don't know if she passed or what it was, but it reminded him of when she was little.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's like, you don't do that. You don't go up to people's children and try to talk to them or touch them or like be weird. And he kept saying it was like, oh, he's just old. He doesn't know any better. And it's like,
That's
yes,
not
you
always
do.
an excuse, though.
Yes, you do. You do know better. Like these people know, you know, like there's certain things like, you know, if there's certain illnesses or stuff that they have, dementia and stuff like that, we forget, but there's certain actions that aren't excusable no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
You know? So
and I
I'm
feel
like
that's a thing. There's always an excuse for like older people, but I feel like it's just bullshit.
But then, us as young, we can't have excuses for mistakes or stuff we do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they should know better. It's
I'm
like, oh, you should know
you
better.
should
You've
know
had more
better.
years.
Yeah, literally. But it's just like
So and at the end of the day.
And I'm not saying like be disrespectful.
No,
like,
yeah.
I'm not going to go out of my way to be disrespectful. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to certain situations, and I think another thing that kind of, I don't want to say pisses off my family, might not piss off my family.
Right.
But is I'm not a person afraid to speak my mind in my family. And honestly, like I am kind of outspoken and I am very unfiltered just as a person as is. I'm like probably as you guys have seen in this podcast, if we're going to be honest. Mm-hmm. But I'm not afraid to speak my mind and tell you how you made me feel. I'm not afraid to put you in your place or to say something. I do not care how much older you are than me. There is a certain way that you need to come at me. And if you don't come at me, like if you come at me disrespectfully or sideways, I'm going to correct you.
Absolutely.
And you can take that as you want. Whether you are my family or anything, you can be older. And I do not want this excuse of, you can't talk to me like that. I'm your this, that. I don't give a shit who you are. Mm-hmm. Like, pipe down.
Pipe down. Pipe down.
Oh, calm down.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see.
Feel how you want to feel when you see this.
Are there old people watching us? They're going to be like, who's going
No, I just know that my family watches this.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be like,
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I said what I said. Just kidding.
Ooh, this is, Oh, this was a good one. I feel like this is popular too, but like we love popular opinions too. Like, okay, there should be a maximum age when you run for president.
Girl.
Like truly, oh my gosh,
I'll say it.
Biden.
Joe Biden is senile.
Oh my gosh, he's
Honestly,
not there.
Everyone,
he's
did
not
you
there.
See that video.
That's not Joe Biden.
That man is almost in the grave.
Yeah, literally already in the grave. He doesn't know left from his right,
Girl.
but he's deciding literally what happens in this country.
Which is wild. But not only that, like the
And it's
how like
scary.
it said in office, because like how what is it? Like the Democratic or like Republican parties, stuff like that. I feel like there should also be an age limit to that, because when I tell you, when I saw that room filled of
senior citizens,
feeling like I was in a rehabilitation center,
and they're
oh my God,
they're deciding what happens for us.
For us.
When at any moment,
Do you see the
They could
difference of what
croak.
we look like?
any moment they could croak.
And you're telling me you're responsible for the new generations, the new world?
What? Oh
Crazy.
yeah. Well, I was about to say, what did
Crazy.
they banned TikTok, right? And it's
Okay. First of all,
and it's just
I
like
have
there are
fucking
so many
issue.
things that we have needed these men, these crusty old wrinkly raisin men, to make a decision for, and they decide, ooh, TikTok
let's-
is the way to go. Which I'm not even against it, because truly I'd get a lot of shit done. I'd be very productive.
I'm against
I'm
it.
on
I
TikTok.
love TikTok.
I love TikTok, but I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't be the end of the world, God forbid. But
wouldn't
it's
be the
just
end of the
one of
world,
those
no.
things that, like, they were like,
Quick
these
on it.
kids.
Okay, but
these
no.
kids are learning. These kids are making money. No,
No, my
they
thing
can't make money.
no, not even the money, but people are becoming
learning
so smart because of TikTok.
There's, like,
The thing that
information being
pisses me
shared.
off being shared, yes. But the thing that pisses me off is like, and it can be which is so stupid, is a controversial topic in general. But the fact that they were so quick to ban TikTok versus putting a ceasefire on a literal genocide is mind-blowing.
Well, this isn't.
Fucking crazy.
Well, yeah.
I can't with that. We won't get too much into it.
I was about to say, because we know why. We know why they haven't called a ceasefire.
Well, we know why. Obviously, we know. Well, TikTok taught us why. Which is why TikTok is being banned. So...
Sip that tea. That's like an unpopular opinion.
The slam of the tea.
It's just one of those things that like we're not dumb, and I think that's why they're trying to ban it.
And we're a
because
very
we're
outspoken generation.
doing that thing. We could go all day with this.
Oh, I could go all day.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do a part 2 because I could go all day.
I have so many. There's some on here that I'm like, I might wait for the next round because I'm like. This one. I don't know if I want to say that one, but I do.
I saw that too, and I was like, period, but also...
Because I have, there's reasons to it. Not...
I agree. No.
Okay, so
sure.
I'm going to say it.
Okay, period. Go ahead.
Okay, so this one is going to hurt some feelings, and I'm going to explain why this is my hot take and why I feel this way. Obesity is not a disease. I do not think obesity is a disease. I
didn't even know they said it was a disease.
Yes, dude, people say that obesity is a disease, but I think, and I'm honestly, hate me, I do not care, but I think saying obesity is a disease, and it's you saying that is an excuse to remain obese.
Yes.
Because don't get me wrong, like I'm not bashing people who are obese, like that's awful, but it is unhealthy. And I think that also that goes along with like another one that I had, which I'm just going to kind of tie two in together. But I also don't agree with supporting somebody who is obese.
No. And supporting them how? Like supporting
how people are like body, like saying body positivity.
Right.
I'm not shaming anybody. I'm all here for body positivity. But I'm not going to sit at you and tell you that you being obese is a good thing when it's bad for your health.
And we're not even talking about like, you know, like we love a thick,
it's nothing with
juicy.
It has nothing to do
I'm
with
talking
looks.
about. We're talking about like 400 pounds,
like my 600-pound life.
Like that is scary.
Like how we idolize that show.
Also, like to tag on to that, I had seen a video and it was like, you know, stop trying to say this whole idea of like losing weight won't make you happier. Because yes, it won't fix your mental health. Yes, it won't make you more money. Yes, you won't get that degree. Yes, your family's still going to struggle. Like there are still things in life that even when you lose weight that like you're not going to be completely happy. But you cannot sit here and say getting in your best shape couldn't help.
No, it would.
It couldn't help out a little bit.
I just think that, like I said, I think saying obesity is a disease is an excuse to remain lazy, to remain obese, to not do anything about it. Because...
And again, if you're doing something about it and you are working hard and it's hard and you're that's okay. At least you're making that effort. It's like the problem of those who are just like, I'm just obese and there's nothing I can do.
And it's just a disease and I'm just sick. Like, I think that's such a bullshit excuse. And I know that sounds really harsh. And it's like, oh, you could, like, you know, oh, how funny coming from us being petite. Like,
exactly, yeah. That's like, going to be, oh, you guys are trainers, so of course you'd say that.
Of course you say that. But no, like, a lot of people in my family have struggled with that, but also a lot of my people in my family have chose to make that decision to get healthier, to make healthier decisions, you know, to stop drinking, stop smoking, eating healthier, not sitting around all day. Like there are active choices that you can make on a day-to-day basis that can help bring a solution to that, but half the time people don't do that, you know, and half the time people are rather going to go out and get, you know, McDonald's or Burger King rather than cook a home cooked meal, you know. So I think it's more toxic saying obesity is a disease than accepting it for what it is and being just unhealthy.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Amen.
And like reach out to people, like have a support system, get help, ask people, go see a doctor because maybe it's not. And
truly
just, like,
those and to tag on the ones that say I don't like or it's not good for the people who support obesity, like you should really reach out to them friends because they must not really care about you supporting that. No. Like you need friends who are going to push you, who are going to make you.
And who are going to kind of give you the harsh truth.
And girl, we're not even sitting here saying you need to be lean, bean, muscles, abs. I'm just saying like live a healthier life because you will die. Yeah. You will literally die from making those decisions, and living in America does not help.
No, it doesn't, because
the food in America, you know, like the accessibility of the amount of fast food restaurants, but
Well, girl, even with like, you think about it, like we have stuff like where we don't even have to leave our houses to go get fast food anymore. We have
There's
DoorDash, like
DoorDash.
all these things to like get it delivered to us, to which makes it even easier to become obese because you're sitting on your couch, you don't want to go get up, I'll order it, you know? But
Yeah.
it's like just making those conscious decisions to maybe be on a healthier side of.
And it's just like a healthier journey. And it doesn't eat, we're not even saying eat fucking lettuce for the rest of your life. You know, eat what you like, enjoy your life, but
Yeah.
also like make those decisions to live longer. Wouldn't you want to
Be
live
healthier.
longer? Wouldn't
Yeah.
you want to live longer, girl?
Literally.
So, you know, check up on your friends.
Check up on your friends.
Make sure
I
that
almost
we're all
just- I'm
making
so
healthier.
sorry.
And I'm not sitting here, girl, if we're going in and out and I'm like, shouldn't you be having a salad?
No, yeah, literally
For-
not.
like that, perhaps a salad.
Perhaps not.
Perhaps not. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, they
Yeah,
know the vibes. You guys know the
you
vibes.
guys do.
We're not saying this because we're trainers, and it's like literally anybody can say that. You know, it's literally just an excuse to.
It is.
Stay in a lifestyle that you know
Is unhealthy.
you created for yourself in some way.
And also,
a
I do
lot of the times you
understand-
can't control it.
Yeah.
But there's you fed that life somehow to get 400, 500 pounds.
Yeah.
To where you can't admit to yourself, I made the mistakes and I'm willing to do what I need to do to get back to somewhat of a healthy
Exactly.
lifestyle.
And I do understand that, like, obviously people want to be like, oh, it's you guys are going to hear the back of my TikTok because I'm going to record some behind the scenes for us.
Yes.
But oh my God, what was the point that I was going to make? Oh my God. Oh, I understand, like, it's not, like, the easiest thing to, like, be in and to make that decision to, like, make those healthier, like, choices and stuff. It is going to be, like, a hard change that you have to do. But, however, with that being said, like, just work your ass off, honestly. Like, I feel like it's kind of like...
Is that what my hair look like? Oh, period.
Seriously.
Period. Like.
I do feel like that is kind of a lazy person's mentality.
Yes. I agree.
You know? So,
Okay. My turn.
on to the next before people get offended. I'm gonna say I really don't care because I said what I said. Me just constantly.
Walking away from confrontation is not weakness.
I agree.
And it's not to say you hate confrontation or non-confrontational. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you know, say what you need to say your opinions. Say, come on. Say what you need to say your opinions. Now I'm getting my family photos in the background.
No,
I'm just kidding. But say what you need to say your opinion, but at the end of the day, like when shit gets real messy and loud and aggressive and disrespectful, walking away, you know, you've got those aggressors who are like, "Ooh, you're weak, you're walking away, da da da." It's like, no, I'm just choosing to not surround myself with this energy and these type of people because at some point the conversation's going nowhere. So let's finish it. Let's walk away.
We're not gonna end on like a place where we agree. So let's just agree to disagree.
And I think it's
move
almost
forward. And I'm not gonna put myself in a position to get disrespected, and I'm not gonna put myself in a position to get disrespectful towards you.
Exactly. And to be honest, I think it's almost a little more weaker to continue to fight and fight and fight and fight than to be strong and be like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't care to continue and walk away. I think you're stronger. I don't think that's weakness.
I don't think so either. And I know how I had the opinion of I don't like a neutral bitch, but it's very different.
No, it's very different. No,
this is because
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
I agree. Okay, let's see. I almost forgot to get like little behind the scenes on.
I know, we've been going for a while.
I know. I low-key love
Let's
this,
do
though.
like one more each.
One more each? Okay.
Yeah.
Love that for us. I need to get a good one then. Okay.
Mustard is absolutely disgusting.
Really?
Yes.
I don't like mustard. I think, well, I really do like mustard, but also when I was on Prep Girl, like, because
that's true. I was going to say there's no calories in it. Ugh, mustard. That was just a random, that doesn't count as my one.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was just a random comment. I'm like,
oh my God, I don't know which one to do. I'm stuck between this one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Or
where is it?
wait, I didn't get some of those. What the heck?
or this one?
Those are both same both.
Should I say both?
Yeah, same
Okay.
both.
So we're gonna start with this one first. I got approved to make two. Just kidding. But okay, first one being doing a favor for someone and expecting something in return isn't a favor. You're doing business.
Yeah.
Because, and my opinion on that is because if you're doing a favor for somebody, a favor is a favor.
Yes.
You're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. You're doing it because you want to do something for this person. And that should be no strings attached. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm doing this for you, now you owe me something.
And
no, that's business.
Exactly. And it's like, again, even with friendships, like you do certain things or you hang out with a certain way and you're like, oh, or even like relationships.
Yeah.
Shit. Like there's just certain things that someone can do something good and they're like, I did this.
But
It's
I
like,
did
what do you
this
want,
for
a
you.
cookie? Like, you know,
Like,
you did this
damn.
out of the kindness of your heart. So this should be something that you're like, okay, period. This is what I did. I wanted to do this. And again, it's business.
Yep.
If it's any other way around.
If it's any other, yeah, literally, because it's either you're going to do this out of the kindness of your heart and expect nothing in return because it's something you wanted to do for this person, or you make it a business interaction and say, hey, I'm going to do this for you along the lines, if I need this, can you have my back? You know? Like, I feel that.
That's a good one.
Do you want me to go right away or do you want
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still looking.
Okay, and then this is another one, and some of y'all probably gonna have some opinions on it. I feel like for the most part, people are gonna agree with this one, but if you don't, honestly, I don't give a shit.
Don't care.
When someone tells, so let's say someone comes up to me and they're like, oh my God, girl, so and so said this about you. Automatically, in my mind, I think, no, because why do they feel so comfortable coming to you about me?
Literally.
Like what that said, that is a red flag for me about you.
Because, like, what are you
Because you
accomplishing
obviously-
here?
Well, no, not only that, but my thing is with that though is I like, let's say for instance, like if someone were to come up to me about you, I would clock it immediately. No, you're not gonna. Don't talk to me about that. You don't get to speak to me about.
Like,
my
they
friend.
really sat
If
there
you
and
have an
listened.
If you have an issue, take it up with Taya. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to what you have to say about.
Like, they
her.
really sat there and listened to you talk shit and just...
just sat there. Absolutely not. You're
It's
not
like,
gonna
oh,
do
so
that.
you heard all that and didn't interrupt and say, I don't need this.
And no,
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. It'd be like, no, you're not going to speak about my friend in any type of negative way. Whether it was something that you just heard through the grapevine or something that someone came up to you about, no. Stop, clock that person right away and be like, you know what, if you have an issue with my friend, please take it up with her because you're taking it up with the wrong person right now. Because why do you feel comfortable coming to that person talking crap about me? Because that just lets me know that in some way you entertained it and you almost allowed them to think that you would talk badly about me behind my back too.
Exactly. That's
know?
a good one. That's so good.
Yeah.
Because it happens so often.
Especially with women.
And then
unfortunately.
Oh, absolutely. Girls love the tea, but it's like when you come to your friends, like...
And I love tea. I love tea time.
But, like,
don't get me
not
wrong.
about...
But not about my friends. If
Or
you're
not
gonna-
about their friend.
No.
Like, you're sitting here, oh, if they're talking
See?
shit about you, they're probably talking shit about me.
See, and that's another thing too, kind of adding on top of that, is if you come up to me talking about like one of your friends that I know that you're besties with, and you come up to me talking about them, I automatically don't trust you because if you talk about them so comfortably, you're going to talk about me so comfortably because you claim they're your best friend, and I'm just your friend.
Exactly. Exactly. Shit.
Yeah,
That's good.
I know.
I have so many. I've been looking and like, oh my God. Okay. So this one, okay, this last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, this is like on the mom side of me, but I know that you probably can agree or disagree, whatever. But parents or people who force their kids to eat something that either if they're not really hungry like that, or like if they haven't eaten all day, that's one thing. But if they're not hungry or they don't want that, or forcing your kids to hug people.
Oh my God.
Because again, with food, Ayla, or it's one thing when they're younger. Ayla's at the age where she knows when she's hungry and she knows what she likes. And I'm not saying like I'm that mom that cooks something completely separate for Ayla. I'm just saying like at some point you don't force your kids to do type of stuff. And I don't know if this screams gentle parenting, because I would not say I'm like a big old gentle parenter.
No, I don't think it does.
But
I just think it's allowing your child to be
allow them
a human,
to
be a
exactly.
person, and make
I
their
think we should
decisions.
start seeing our kids as human beings and not so much of just like
A child.
what's the word? Like a part of me.
Yeah.
Like something that came out of me and that's mine. You know what I mean? So like, and same with hugging, like just like respect your elders type of thing, or just like the whole, like, you shouldn't have to like, don't disrespect your elders, but you don't have to respect them if they don't respect you.
Yeah.
It's like, if Ayla feels uncomfortable, she doesn't want to hug someone, I'm not going to be saying, go hug them. Hurry, go.
Yes.
Clearly she's not, and it's not that they have probably even did anything to her, but it's more of like, she just doesn't want to. And I'm not going to make her.
No, and I say
I'm not
that
going to
all
make
the time
anybody hug nobody.
too. No, exactly. And I say that a lot too with my family, because my little cousin, Safia, every time she comes over, my grandma, because my grandma's like very big on like, you know, she wants hugs. And my grandma doesn't mean this in a harmful way. She, like, you know, she doesn't. She just, you know, loves affection.
Yeah.
But she'll always be like, Saf, go give Sarah a hug. And sometimes she just doesn't want to. And then she'll be like, come on, go give her a hug, go give her a hug. And I always tell her, I'm like, no, Grandma. I was like, and I always tell Saf, I was like, we only give hugs when we want to.
Exactly.
Like, you only have to hug me when you want to. I'm not expecting, you do not need to give me a hug always. Like, I don't take it in any offense by it, like, because sometimes I want to give you a hug, I don't want to
hug you, I don't want to talk. Like, there's
Yeah.
still to this day, I'll go to parks where there's other mothers and the kids are in, the moms want to I don't want to talk to you. Sometimes I cater to the park to just sit on my phone and disconnect and let my kid play. Like, we as adults don't want to talk and interact with certain people, so why should we make our kids?
And there's also times where we don't want to hug certain people, so why the hell should I be forcing my child to give this person a hug?
Like, so that's my big thing is like, and I don't even think this is an unpopular opinion, but I think a lot of people will be like, well, that's not polite of your kid to not. And it's like, no,
I'm allowing my child to make, and I also think it's really good because you're allowing your children to make decisions, which I think will almost in a sense make them feel, one, more confident within themselves, but two, be more trusting within and be able to like confide and trusting within their parents.
Exactly, because whenever, and just that's even shit with like assault and stuff within kids. If the parents are constantly like, go say bye, go say hi, or go do this, or you're bad because you didn't do, it's like they don't feel comfortable enough to come to you if something were to happen, because they think you just yell at them. Yeah. So to me, I'm very open at like being like, she doesn't feel like that, she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. Now again, I don't raise my child to be like, she's so sweet, so respectful, and so kind, so let's just be clear. But if she doesn't feel like saying hi, at the end of the day, it's not even that she may be a brat, or it's not that the person may have made her uncomfortable, but she may be tired. She may be hangry.
Literally,
she may have had a long day,
like,
you know?
Thinking of kids as humans, because, or even like as like little mini adults, because think about it, when you are in just one of those like funks, or you're tired, or you just are not feeling like you want to be super social, and you don't want to say hi to people, there's ain't nobody in your ear being like, go say hi. Go do that. Go take, because it's, you just mind your business. You have your headphones on, like whatever it is that you need to do, and you can just easily throw up a peace sign, say a little wave, like whatever you want to do. Hey, girl. But ain't nobody forcing you to go up to somebody and give them a hug.
Good.
That's that.
All right.
Oh my God,
girl, we went. I think this is like an hour or something.
I kind of love that. We were
so
kind of overdue for a longer episode. We had kind of been keeping them.
We have to do part
short.
2.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do part 2.
Okay, part 2, and we'll write it up on a whiteboard so we kind of know exactly what exactly. So we're not just like, I don't know. Yeah. But
I love that. I thought that was such a good idea, girl. I was so
fun.
Yeah, the list that I have of hot takes and unpopular, like I got a list. I'm opinionated.
Yes, which
100%. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Girl, we're all opinionated. We just don't say it, and that's why we're here. That's why we're gonna say it.
But I'm very excited for you guys to see this episode. It is going to be coming out Monday, of course, per usual. If you guys want us to do a part 2, which honestly we should,
and comment your unpopular opinions if you guys have any,
and we can
talk
share
about
them. Yeah, and we can share whether we agree, disagree, whatever it is, because I just think it's like really good, like conversational topics. But as always, thank you guys so much for joining in for this episode of My Kind of Women. Make sure that you guys hit the like, share, and thumb button so that way, or little bell button, so that way you guys can get notified for when we post our next videos. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Bye.
Bye, guys.